1962, people were still skeptical. They didn't know what to make of it. That was reason number one. The second reason was, in 1962, New Holland was so busy making balers and forage harvesters and all this hay equipment that we didn't have any manufacturing capacity to build these things. So the logical decision was made, let's put it off. So in 1972, people started to figure out what to do with skid steers. New Holland had put a couple new plants online, so they started to build what was to be called the Model 10 in Grand Island, Nebraska. About 3 weeks before the first machines came off the line, somehow that thing got changed to Model 35, and that's where the production started. With that, I'll turn it over to Dan, and he'll get into a little bit more modern business. Oh, before I go away from this, even though this was 1962, there were some breakthrough things on this machine that helped alter the modern skid steer loader. I'll go over them real quick. 4 things on this machine that skid steers hadn't seen up till then. Number one was this right here. Full fops and rops, falling object protection and rollover protection. Up until the production version of this came out in '72, skid steer loaders were basically convertibles. The high point on the skid steer loader was the operator's head. Not the safest thing in the world. New Holland introduced the fops and rops. Now there's a functional reason why they put this on there, and that's the second innovation, which is the vertical lift bucket right here. This bucket will not rise in an arc like a conventional machine would. Because it's mounted onto a 4-bar linkage system, it will raise straight up into the air, straight back down, so you don't have the bucket coming back over the loader. To achieve that 4-bar linkage, they needed an attachment point up here on the machine. So that's why we got the full fops and rops on there. So it's safety and it's a performance characteristic of the machine. Third thing that New Holland did is they put a long wheelbase on here. All the competitors had these real skimpy or real short wheelbases on there, and it took away from the stability of the machine. And the fourth innovation that they put on was the hydrostatic transmissions in here. Prior to that prototype and the production machine that came later, companies used complicated systems with belts and pulleys, and you can imagine trying to drive a machine like that with a poly belt. You will forever replace it. So 4 big innovations that New Holland put on the '62 prototype that carried over to the '72 production, and today everybody has in their skid steer loader line. Thank you.